Damn,
Look in the
see,
middle until it's done.
mission confirmed. That's crazy.
You can find me on DoorDash, and hopefully you get me.
You rubbing that knee is nasty, nigga. That's nasty.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were acknowledging that you were of the elder race too, but you can find me at
The elder race. Fuck. It's giving me everything I need. When Cyclops said, "Give them the forecast," I got wet. I did.
All right, Zelmay, you're under her. You're next.
Yes. I mean, chicken.
Wait a minute.
Yo, what's good? It is your boy, Monroe Hudson, here for a nice, quick roundup update show, Make It Make Sense the podcast. Of course, I cannot do this alone. So I'm joined by a dastardly duo of diabolical deeds. And first and foremost, we have the mastermind, the leader of the Dark Roundtable himself, the one from the dredges of X, formerly known as Twitter. It is, of course, the Afro-Copy76.
You want to go back to locker room talk?
You already know. Dylan Bucks come back. Give the folks their daily dose of dirtbag. Same gimmick, different day. All gas, no breaks. Cold hard hot takes, and everything that comes with it. Just trying to work my dastardly, cold-hearted content brain, and these niggas is being impediments to the process.
Well, if certain thing don't happen, you might get what you want anyway.
Hey, it all works out in the end, brother. I'm a lucky son of a bitch.
And
I already been warned myself, so I'm like,
and
all right.
followed behind, we are also joined by the fence sitter himself, the one in the middle, the one that would lead you down the pathway of purgatory. It is, of course, the theorist, Zelmay.
Yes, I'm bringing you theories and all theories. We got Spider-Man theories. We got music theories. We might even bring sports theories. Just theories. I love theories. And I'm a little delusional.
Well, at least he is.
Keep it at
He's crazy. So we'll go.
Trio of terror this episode. You love to see it.
It will be, and like I said, it's a roundup because, unbeknownst to some people, last night was a very surprisingly, very thrilling evening for comic book and Disney fans around the world.
Yeah, D23 were in their bag.
D23 was an event that was going on yesterday, and if you're wondering what D23 is, it's a fan club for Disney. So basically, D23 is a big fan club event that Disney hosts to celebrate the year that they were founded, in 1923. So it's just basically the ultimate Disney fan event that's held around the end of August every year. And so people are always hoping, just like with different events throughout the world, that major announcements and things are shown. So even though Disney normally does a pretty solid job, in this particular year, they were in their bag. They showed a number of great things, great announcements, trailers for everything under Disney's umbrella. From, you can see the listings of mostly everything here, and they even gave a lot of dates with everything. It wasn't even just little smooth street, like a lot of updates for everything, whether it's another Simpsons movie that'll be out next year, Coco 2, even though that's probably the furthest one away, but there was a reason why Coco 2 was probably shown furthest one away for 2029, 3 years from now. We even got a Kingdom Hearts update. I'm so good. Kingdom Hearts 4 with a great Coco trailer that showed that Coco is one of the worlds of Kingdom Hearts 4, announced for late next year. We got an Incredibles 3 update with a synopsis about the kids, which seems very good as an interest. New movies, whether it's Ghost Market, a Bluey movie, a new series of Oswald, lots of things. And so just a number of great updates. The biggest ones, the people that was wondering, one, I give a shout out to people who are a fan of Star Wars. The next official feature-length Star Wars film, set 5 years after The Rise of Skywalker, was also announced, with Ryan Gosling taking the helm of this movie called Star Wars Starfighter. That'll also be out next year, surprising a lot of fans. We got great things of the Kingdom Hearts franchise. They've announced a Kingdom Hearts anime coming to Disney Plus.
Animated series been a slap, yo.
That is crazy. But I have a personal theory that might be what they're putting out, because the cell phone game that was missing link was canceled. So this might be their way of
Union Cross died.
But the biggest thing that was trending last night was all MCU related. Shout out to the X-Men. Disney and Marvel delivered on what people were hoping. They announced
Yeah,
the full
buddy.
cast. I'm not gonna say the full cast because they can always
I was gonna say, I don't think.
but they announced the main cast of the X-Men movie and the date, May 2028. Shout out to Ebony Moonbeam sneaking up in here. But we're just giving a little update. Shout out the one of the biggest things related. They announced the main cast of the X-Men, as I can round them down for you. We have
Kylo Ren. I just want to say Kylo Ren as fucking Mr. Sinister is low-key gas.
We have Christopher Abbott, which was announced as Professor X, and as the Afro comic said, Adam Driver, former Kylo Ren, will be Mr. Sinister himself. We already previously were.
No, I'm just saying that's a gas final villain too. Like first villain for your go around in the. They kept it simple. They didn't try to play with anything intergalactic.
I feel like that's an excellent casting.
He's a crazy villain for a first X-Men movie. But yes, we then.
By the way, it's gonna be done by the director of Thunderbolts.
Yes, so I think it'll be a solid story.
And according to the director of Thunderbolts, it's gonna be a lot of Chris Claremont, which is X-Men that they don't really get into.
Best X-Men run ever written. Fucking, I'll die on that hill. Chris Claremont's X-Men run is one of the best.
Yeah, so he said it's been untapped in anime because most of the anime and TV shows mostly go off Dark Phoenix. He said it's a lot of Chris Claremont that people haven't gone into.
Chris Claremont's run is so fucking.
Which means this guy right here on this screen, by the way, which is why I brung this up, is actually gonna be interesting because Chris Claremont does.
Yeah, we getting fucking racist clops, bro.
In other words, Cyclops
I do want to say something before we go any further. Because you said the main cast, and I see a lot of people reporting that, but the official announcement at D23, he says this is not the full cast, that this is just some of the cast, and that we will be getting the original X-Men team.
I'll say it's not the full cast.
All the people out there freaking out about like the lack of Beast and Angel, they just haven't cast them yet, or they.
By the way, I think the what's the name that said. I forget. We'll start with a D, whatever that company name. They said Beast pulled out right before. Because they have it's the first time they met each other, by the way. They just did they cast and he got the role. Yeah. So they said Beast pulled out. The guy who's supposed to play Beast, I think he was in Stranger Things. He pulled out.
Damn, hit me up.
So that's why you didn't see a Beast, and they haven't picked Angel yet and Magneto. So Angel and Magneto hasn't been picked, and Mystique hasn't.
But we got Storm though. Oh,
yeah, getting to it. Like I said, we had I just gave main cast, but it's not everybody, and I made sure I say that before.
Adam Driver as Mr. Sinister is such a good fucking cast.
But I want to bring up, I wanted to bring up Chris Claremont, the story that they told the director said today, just for him, because that is very important. Because most X-Men make him boring. Chris Claremont does not make him boring.
Folks, you can pick any. Chris Claremont's had multiple runs writing for Marvel and especially the X-Men. Pick any one, folks. It's gold. Like this man writes the X-Men in the most relatable way ever, and like he does a great job of putting all of their all too human flaws on display and then making that shit super scandalous.
And the director is the one from Thunderbolts who actually kind of made the Thunderbolts kind of interesting when it was kind of like.
Yo, I'll never forgive them for having a Thunderbolts movie with no Red Hulk. Yo, fuck them niggas.
Yeah. But and we even have
Ross would not approve.
We've had interesting storylines that are coming from this. Since surprisingly, they also cast Emma Frost in this same movie along with Jean Grey.
Which makes me wonder: are we going to get a whole Hellfire Club in this movie, or
it's going to be an interesting start out? And then, of course, the two that's made, I think, the most waves when it comes to the casting choices is one. Shout out to Miss formerly not
I've never heard of this lady, but shout
Maya
out to her.
Boyd as the Storm of this. So Storm.
If you watch Broadway, you would know her, but most people don't know Broadway. So
and not really people know. I respect her career.
She's a winner for me already, just for the look. Like,
and she's gonna, and we're gonna have a young Storm.
Storm's gonna be in the movie.
Storm's gonna be young, and then the most one that's been questioned the most, and surprising probably, is the Obsession star Miss Indy Navarrete.
Yo, I think that was a gas choice for Rogue.
Yeah, they love that. I still haven't seen Obsession. I'm actually gonna watch it tonight.
But this is the one that's probably made the most waves across the internet.
Navarrete was mad as hell too.
Quite surprising for a lot of people. She's making the most waves and the most commentary on people questioning or having a little bit difficulty accepting the choice. I've seen a lot of people praising her, being glad. Also, other people saying that she's made a very quick rise to freedom, to stardom, because of Obsession blowing up as a movie and then her immediately getting cast as Rogue, which is going to potentially set her up for years as being a part of the Disney MCU.
I'm pretty sure it's 20 years. I'm pretty sure they got 20 years of this going on.
Like, if you do it well, if the movies do well, if you play a good acting role, you are probably set at least for the next 10 to 15 years, just as X-Men.
I say 20 because everybody early 20s.
So they're doing
everybody in this movie itself
could be set. But regardless, like I said, so they announced the casting, or some of the main casting people were wondering about, already fueling a lot of different theories. Then they threw on top of that other MCU announcements.
Hold on, before we go to that, can we talk? Yo, some of y'all, the people on Twitter and TikTok, some of y'all stuff about Indy is all these people. Every time when y'all hate casting, y'all will pull from the most stupidest. She's not 5'8". She's not 5'8". That's your beef. That's your only beef.
I would say some of the beefs.
She's not even 5'8".
Questionable things I saw that I don't agree with. Some of the questionable things I saw when people were questioning against Indy being cast. They don't know if she's gonna be able to pull off a Southern accent. They don't know if her body type fits Rogue, because Rogue is, I guess, thought of in their mind as really voluptuous in some ways or whatever. Or some people don't feel though they can imagine Indy.
Hannah Paquin played Rogue before, and she's not shapely.
That's why I say the other thing I was gonna say is the original Rogue casting for Fox didn't look close to what these people were trying to describe Rogue.
Yeah.
Nor did she even wear the costume that we see in this Rogue picture or act like Rogue.
Outside of having a Southern accent, that was it.
By the way, outside they wanted another actress to be, what's the girl from the South? They wanted to be, start with a C. I forgot her name. But if you want comic accurate height, body types, Hugh Jackman is 6'2", Wolverine is 5'2".
Right.
Also shout out to Hugh Jackman. He did Under Duress by his own say, him and Ryan Reynolds would love to appear in Avengers, which may be their way of saying that they will also be in the movie, though they were not initially spoken of to be there, which is a great surprise. And it's transferring.
The niggas lobbying for a payday. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So like I said, they announced a Vision Quest, the next series that'll be out on.
I'm so hyped about this.
Yeah, I'm
shout out to Blacklist, having Blacklist actor, I forgot his name.
James Spader.
Having James Spader as Ultron in this already sold me. I think that is just a great acting choice. It just
you got to, because he was the voice of Ultron.
I
thought crazy to cast somebody else as the human version.
But the thing I do
think it's like great.
By the way, I'm happy that you got James. I knew he was gonna be in the movie.
Right.
I thought he was gonna be a force in the head.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know he was gonna actually be in the show as James Spader, which made me hype.
Like having him there, I'm like, oh my goodness.
And the character is exactly like the dude in Blacklist. I promise you, he acting like old boy in Blacklist, which got me hyped too. Papa.
And I'm liking that they're actually saying, even though it wasn't really thought of in a lot of people's minds, mine included, they are pushing and saying that this is the end of a trilogy that lets you know WandaVision.
Watch Agatha all along, folks.
All along.
Yes, and that makes me sad, but then that explains so much, because remember, like they kind of revamped what the next phase was gonna be and stuff, like after everything with Kang and stuff. And we were building up to this, like WandaVision, then Agatha all along, like introducing Lady Death, like all these different things and stuff. And so I'm glad that we get like at least a conclusion if we're not going to get that spillage into like the movies, because I feel like both of those were excellent, but there was clearly something we were leading to. And I'm glad it's going to end with, if it's going to end, I'm glad it's going to end with Vision and what it ties into with his son.
I do want to say this though. I'm pretty sure this show wouldn't make sense if you don't watch Agatha all along. I'm pretty sure I'm telling you.
We need to make sure you watch WandaVision.
I would say
WandaVision.
WandaVision.
I'm cool.
You need to watch
Agatha all
three.
along. If you do not know what's going on and why,
all along. You do have to watch Agatha all along.
But you won't know it showed a part in the story on why something happened. Unless you watch Agatha all along,
I don't want to watch.
You won't understand on how they got back.
You're gonna enjoy it, Tori. Like you're gonna be pleasantly surprised.
Like,
I'm telling you.
His son being back, it's a reason why he's back.
You have to watch Agatha all along.
I can't say necessarily which one show you should value over the other. Though I will say, if you do not watch WandaVision, I'm saying for people watching, if you don't watch WandaVision, you won't even understand how this show became a thing. Because this is not the vision that you would understand from the end of like.
You won't understand the tone, anything if you don't watch WandaVision.
Agatha All Along is also, I feel, mandatory because they said in the trailer and they are pushing and letting you know it's part of a trilogy. So you do need to watch Agatha All Along as a supplemental follow-up. But if you don't watch WandaVision outright, you won't even understand where this comes from. But you won't
understand the story about his son if you don't watch Agatha All Along.
Yeah, like the son and other story points are important that you do need to watch Agatha All Along as well as a supplementary thing. I think you don't have a choice but to watch it because it's going to make sure everything is
also really good though.
But otherwise, we finished it off because they did also
watching it.
They did also reward us.
Agatha All Along though.
They rewarded us.
Could I just watch the internet fucking? Could I just watch the fucking summary videos?
I can't
and not have.
But shout out to you.
You'll regret it.
No, just watch it.
And
I don't
they
want.
Why?
I know you like Aubrey Plaza anyway. Go and watch Aubrey Plaza. She all through.
Yeah, okay, I do love Aubrey Plaza. You know me so
and
well,
she's
so,
great in it. She's so good in it.
Aubrey Plaza, yeah.
And finally, they did reward us with a additional Avengers Doomsday trailer showing more of Doom, his backstory, things regarding his interaction with Fantastic Four specifically, and him having a little bit of sauce, showing off the Sentinels being revived, saying "Hell answers to me." It seems like they're sort of branching out from that initial clash between him and Thor from the beginning of it, but giving Doom a lot of extra sauce in this. They popped out. And then, of course, there were like just a number of other announcements they showed. It was a great fan expo event for last night. So as everybody has had plenty they want to say, I will give all of them their opportunity to spill their fan guts at everything that they were shown, speak on how they feel. The Afro-Comic 765, all the announcements, movies, and things. Here's a list of them, but you can speak on whichever one you please. Your reaction to D23.
Hey, guys.
Also, hello to Nico. Hello,
if you don't mind, I just wanted to say hello. I'm not trying to overtalk anyone. I just want to say hello.
Greetings.
Hey, Joe.
Hi, guys. Hi, Ashley.
You could have just waited your turn.
Missing you.
That's weird. What? Reel that in. Ash. Reel that in. We're live. Why are we doing that?
Who, Afro?
No, you.
Oh,
you're
I can't say I'm missing you.
Saying my whole government. Like, what are we doing?
Afro-Comic 75.
Oh, my bad.
Your spiel, sir.
My bad, Moon.
Joe, don't piss me off.
You know you gotta let Joe get out the overflow beforehand. You good, Joe?
Yep.
All right. I think these niggas cooked, yo. Of course, I'm overly hyped for Kingdom Hearts 4. We've been waiting so long. We've had all of these piddly. The last trailer that we got, we were like, yeah, fine. We all know about all the talk. Oh, we hadn't seen a Disney World yet. Fucking, where are the Disney Worlds? They shut us up with that. We got it. We got Coco. We got the fucking. There will be Disney Worlds, folks. You can relax now. I'm overhyped for a fucking Kingdom Hearts animated series. I am super intrigued to see where in the timeline we'll be picking up at. Like, is this going to be like prequel territory? Is this just going to be not involved with the show at large at all? I mean, with the game at large at all? Are we doing a separate story thing? I'm super hyped for all things Kingdom Hearts. That was really my biggest takeaway from all of this is that fucking Kingdom. We got a fucking general date for when we're actually getting a Kingdom Hearts 4 drop, late 2027. So not that far away in the grand scheme of things.
Yes. So
Yeah, I'm super yiked. Everything else is cool too. Don't get me wrong. Shout out to all the Marvel announcements. Shout out to all of that. But I'm so yiked for Kingdom Hearts 4, yo. It don't make no sense. You love to see it.
Zelmay, your spiel, my friend.
We got a lot of Kingdom Hearts coming, as we said. We got an animated series as well as Kingdom Hearts 4.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of Kingdom Hearts. You saw Coco, then you got a Coco 2 movie coming out as well to kind of push it together. I'm excited about that. You got a bunch of other stuff. Simpsons, it's a classic, but okay. Percy Jackson is back. You see that? Listen, Simpsons been on so long, you kind of just don't care no more. They apparently Disney hired Ryan Gosling to do a lot of shit coming up soon for the next 2 years. So they got Ryan Gosling locked down.
We're getting a Star Wars world in fucking Kingdom Hearts, possibly.
Clay is not Clayface, right?
It is.
No,
that's no, it's just another.
But, okay. Now we
movie,
agree that it's
Okay.
possible. Now we know that Disney likes to. I gotta say this while I'm thinking about it. Do you guys think we could ever get a Marvel tie-in for Kingdom Hearts, considering Marvel's a Disney-owned property?
Yeah.
I think it's possible. I could see a bub in there.
Tell me how fucking
when
because
Sora is fighting.
we've got the legends of them going to a fucking Star Wars world. So like, if Disney's just like, yo, we're dropping all our IP that we can in this, how sick would it be for Sora to be macking around with fucking not
Luke
Captain
Skywalker?
America? Well, Luke Skywalker's a given, yo. I believe the screenshots and the stuff that they believe, it did look like Dagobah. I'm not gonna lie. So Sora kicking it with fucking Yoda is a definite possibility. But I just can't get it out of the thought out of my head that we could possibly get something Marvel related in a Kingdom Hearts capacity, with just the fact that it is Disney at the end of the day.
Very possible.
May I ask, Oswald is not Penguin either, right?
No, that is
this is not DCU centric, right?
No, nigga, DC is Joe being Joe. Never mind.
No, I was just saying like this. I mean, we got Clay, and then you're saying Oswald. I mean, it's just giving DC.
Oswald is an old.
It's just an old Disney property.
Yeah, but
Oswald Cobblepot.
Yeah, Ice Age, Bullet Age. Shout out to the kids. They get Lilo Stitch 2. They get Incredibles 3.
The kids are gonna wild out next couple of years.
Yeah, Zootopia coming. Frozen 3, the little girls. Shout out.
Yo, Disney's out to ring the parents.
Bro, I said these next 2 years for Disney is finished.
You got a live action. How you do a live action Tangled? I'm curious about
Is X-Men
showed the
about
trailer
one
for it.
mutant?
but yeah,
No, it's about it could be if they're making an X-Man movie, there is an X-Man, Joe.
Understood.
But yeah, overall, I loved it. And then you not only you got the Comic-Con where you got 2028 almost fully announced. You got the last bit of 2028 announced with the X-Men. You got that's May. Then you got the first of the year. You got Ghost Rider, and then at the end you got Black Panther 3. So you got 2028 is a full year. You also learned that they focus on live action. Today they just announced at D23, the animated day, they announced the Spider-Man, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man season 2. So you got a bunch of stuff coming out. They're gonna focus a lot more anime here. All I gotta ask is please, can we stop with the what if writers? We told you they weren't good. So stop. I know old boy went crazy and wild. He had to fire him, and I agree with it. But could you get somebody else in? We told you we didn't like What If season 2. So why you keep hiring these people? But other than that, you could even hire the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man crew. They did great. So please, X-Men 97 season 3. Please get somebody that can make a concrete story.
Mm-hmm.
So, because I knew as soon as I saw What If story, I was like, oh, they have these writers. They finna get real weird with this story. So please do that. So we learned a lot about it. We learned a lot. Like I said, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. We're gonna get a lot more anime series, Kingdom Hearts. I'm excited for all of that. But as we all know, I'm really excited. October 14th, we get Vision Quest. So I'm gonna be definitely into that. James, like I have already said, James Spade. The whole story. You got all of Jarvis. You got all the characters from Iron Man Gallery who ever been in Vision's mind as real life characters. If anybody don't know, they had all of them, even the little robot.
I'm saying I'm gonna have to watch fucking Agatha all along.
But I don't know. Y'all know the little robot he uses to fix it? He's in there. He's a big guy. He's like the concrete dude. So he's gonna have a whole story in his mind, and it's gonna be amazing. And does Ultron get out? Which will, if he does get out at the season end, that's gonna be very interesting going forward with the new world order is going out after the story we get soon. So I would love to see him back, by the way, as a character, because he shouldn't be gone after one show, but I'm looking forward to it. And then of course we get the X-Men, great looking cast. Feel like everybody fit. I know some people, like I said, some people mad, but I'm excited about all of that.
Oh, it is X-Men. Okay, got it.
Yeah. So you get a bunch of characters. And according to the director, they going with stories that haven't been told on animated or movies. So finally, instead of trying to force the Dark Phoenix saga on us, instead of forcing the Dark Phoenix
look, we don't always need the Dark Phoenix when we're gonna do an X-Men property, yo. There are plenty of amazing X-Men storylines that have nothing to do with the Phoenix at all.
There's also a Chris Claremont one with X-Men versus Avengers.
Yeah, and well, the Phoenix is very involved in that one.
Yeah, so you can get that too in about 10, 20 years when they establish
the Phoenix Force 5, yo, the most dastardly group of mutants ever assembled.
And so you have the potential of that Chris Claremont story as Spider-Man is now like a key between both. So I'm looking forward to that possibilities and a bunch of other possibilities with the new young. We're getting probably new Iron Man, new Captain America that they're going to revamp. That what Secret Wars is for. You don't do Secret Wars unless you reboot.
Yeah, let's say Secret Wars is literally a reboot protocol.
Yeah, but since they don't have any movies and as far as I understand, because they don't have any movies announced past 2028, it's probably still up in the air on how they're going to start that reboot after Secret Wars. We'll see how they do it though.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. They also said X-Men will be throughout other movies too, because they're going to be prevalent through the world because mutants are now here, and they will be prevalent. Because I just been reading on all the articles from what the director and everybody said. Kevin Feige, they'll be in almost all the movies. So I'm assuming Storm will be in Black Panther.
Hey, I'm gonna throw this out there. The first time Spider-Man hugs Jean Grey and Cyclops look at him sideways, I'm gonna be sitting there laughing. It's gonna be great to watch. And it's gonna be good drama.
Yo, you wanna talk about? Think about Spider-Man interacting with fucking Wolverine. Never forget Wolverine tried to fuck on Mary Jane.
Well, we ain't got that far with dumb.
I'm just
talking
saying,
about what we got now.
Talking about fucking. I'm
talking about based on the movies we got now, not stories.
Just
that we
so
haven't.
You know, Peter Parker and Wolverine hate each other. Like really fucking hate each other for good reason. Them niggas have done some fucked up shit to each other.
We have yet to see Wolverine yet.
Fucked up shit to Spider-Man, but still. Remember when he got trapped in fucking Spider-Man's body, and then he tried to fuck on Mary Jane too.
And if I thought that'll do
it. But yeah, I think we got, like I said, I think they all in their early 20s, mid to 25 and below for the main cast. And then you got Professor X, who was 40. So he's the oldest one by far. So you got a crew that can be here literally to their 45, 44. So you can
they got a good run.
So you got 20 years of this in multiple movies. So I'm looking forward to it. And the overall Doomsday, listen, Dr. RDJ, you are playing the hell out of that role. You, sir, I'm like, okay, that's Dr. Doom. And that's Dr. Doom. Thor gave his normal superlatives. He's like, hell, you'll be begging for hell when I get done with you, basically. And you won't. Well, whatever he said, I forget. And then Doom like, hell answers to me. Well, I am Doom. I'm like, all right, see, you ain't got the swag no, he got it. He took your swag. He took your swag and then
will wait for hell long before I grant it to you.
And then he's like, hell answers to me.
If I may, I just want to say that Disney, shout out to them for getting back in their bag. You know what I mean? Just like it doesn't, because I feel like Disney's been like really giving a lot to Marvel and all that. Like, I'm glad, we have stuff like Clay, you know what I mean? Or looks like Hexed, right? Or Frozen 3, like kind of getting back into that bag of like, the Toy Stories and whatnot, just getting back to that. And that's pretty cool. So I'm excited to see that they're, getting back into what they're, in a sense, known for.
Any other thoughts, Nico? You don't have your spiel now, or that was all of it.
What you said? I'm sorry.
I'll say you can go ahead if you had any other like spiel, anything you want to say past that. It's your turn. Otherwise, Miss Moonbeam, you up?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Yeah.
Moonbeam, your thoughts?
Wait, he didn't have anything?
It's all you had. That's what he's saying. He's glad Disney got back in the bag.
The Simpsons movie surprised me, especially since we've already gotten a Simpsons movie before. And I don't know if y'all remember like all the controversy of like, oh, they're gonna make it into a movie, blah 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 blah, and they're gonna cater it to kids and blah 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 blah. So in 2027, I think that's weird, but whatever. I'm here for it. Kingdom Hearts, obviously, I'm so excited. Like I will own a I'm gonna own the Keyblade by the end of by 2027. I'm gonna own one of the photo collection type shit. I'm excited for that. Incredibles 3, you can't go wrong with the Incredibles, so I'm here for it. I didn't really fully know. I don't really know fully what Ghost Market was based off of the little snippet that I saw. Lilo and Stitch. I've never been a crazy Lilo and Stitch person, but whatever.
I hated the movie. I hated the Olympians, but the TV show was gas.
I was never big on either. Percy Jackson and the Olympians looked great, so I'm interested to see that. Y'all know I don't care about Bluey. Ice Age. I don't even think I watched the last one, so they can keep the live action.
Yeah, I've never been an Ice Age Negro.
They can keep the live action Tangled. Like I said, I'm super excited about Vision Quest. I don't know what to do. I don't see it on this list, but Princess Diaries 3, I'm so excited about that. Shout out to Genovia. And obviously, the Doomsday trailer, I'm going to be real. When I saw the teaser trailer a couple weeks ago, like, I wasn't that impressed by Tony's voice as Doom. In this fucking trailer, I was like, all right, this is going to be so good. So I'm even more excited about that. X-Men. I'm a sucker for X-Men. Like, X-Men's my favorite in the Marvel universe. They always have been. They always get my money. And I'm going to always eat up whatever they give me, even if I bitch about it to a degree. So,
Miss Moonbeam,
what's up?
May I ask you, who's your favorite mutant?
Storm and Cyclops.
No love for Havoc.
I fuck with Havoc, but I'm a Cyclops girly.
Gotcha.
You mean
I love him. His chaos. Say what?
No, I just said gotcha.
Just random. Havoc is just random Summers kid number 2, yo. Cyclops is the only Summers kid.
He's the leader
really
of the X-Force, right? No, he's not an X-Force, is he? Is that Cable's group? Anybody watch X-Men 97?
No,
That you get.
Havoc is Havoc in X-Force? He has been before.
Who's the one that he has with the green hair girl? Magneto's daughter.
There's another Summers though that ends up being
Magneto's other daughter.
Mm-hmm. So
the green hair girl.
Go back.
Polaris. Polaris is the
Polaris. Is that X-Force?
Yeah, everything else on here, like I don't really know much about or don't really care about. I haven't seen any of the Zootopias. I haven't seen any of the Frozens. So yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say
Zootopia freaky as hell, yo. Zootopia is mad.
I've never seen either, and I'm okay with.
No, I'm just gonna. I just gotta say, looking at the timing of these, Disney might have multiple billion-dollar properties over the next 2 years. Frozen 3 gonna get a bag. Yeah. Star Wars gonna get a bag just out of fandom, regardless of how it is. Just out of the fandom, Star Wars gonna get a bag.
We're gonna be good up until November 2029 because Coco 2 gonna do well.
Bluey might get a bag, and then you got the Avengers Secret Wars, which is next year as well. Follow that up with 2028 when you got Lilo and Stitch 2, which people may not realize why they did the second one is because the first one made $1 billion. So another live action Lilo and Stitch 2 movie might make another $1 billion. Incredibles 3 might make. When I say big, it's like these movies they make bank. So you follow that up with another Incredibles movie, which makes bank. and then 4 MCU movies, which is
Sony is
Black Panther movie and the X-Men movie. I'm probably just gonna outright make bank. This might get stupid, the amount of money Disney is gonna make. And then of course they got other stuff that's not on this list that we already know about, like Shrek 5 and other things. It's just there's
Ghost Rider, Black Panther.
Oh,
how many movies would they get $1 billion in a week on though?
And it's crazy. Like when you look at like not a lot of them are really just like, okay, they're just bad. Like no, like we were talking about the fact that did they really need a Toy Story 5? Toy Story 5 I think is already over $1 billion made and still going. Like it's insane, some of these properties that Disney does. But
I did put something in the I put something in the chat to present.
Yeah, I was wondering about
that. Oh, well, Walter wasn't on this list. The I can't believe I'm blanking. That's pissing me off.
It'll come to you in a second, I'm sure.
Yeah, it'll come to you
first.
But this is from the GMA. They asked the director who did Thunderbolts after GMA. He was with the cast. They all did an interview after the show. The first time they met up to each other, they getting the script ready already, so they gonna work together and everything. And the director already. This is what he said when I was stating earlier. I just wanted for y'all to visit the show. It hasn't come out. I think it's on Monday when it come out on GMA, so we get the full clip. But this is the thing he said. Digging into those comics like Chris Claremont's run and the newer Jonathan Hickman, there are so many stories that are still untold, which means if you do Jonathan Hickman, that means you might get Krakoa. And that would be very interesting.
Oh my God.
And if you get Krakoa, that can explain some stuff too.
Hickman's a freaky ass nigga though when he gets to write No, for real. Hickman is a freaky ass nigga when he writes the X-Men. He be having them freaked out.
But they will if they do full Jonathan Hickman, which that mean the X-Men probably immortal.
I don't think the X-Men are not going to die anytime soon. They got
they are technically back to life. They just go back to Krakoa every time. That was I thought you died. Why you keep coming back?
6? I don't know.
Gambit never dies.
No mutants were all immortal up until very recently.
But I wanted to bring that up because on the flip side, I did say I'm going to talk about the other entertainment company that's not doing so hot. And I did get an update because I wasn't aware of how rough it looks for DC Studios right now. So I did want to bring this up. People may not be aware. Originally, James Gunn did have a 10, not 10 movies, but 10 projects that were announced originally. So Superman made it. The Authority has been canceled. Swamp Thing is in question mark. Brave and the Bold is in question mark. Waller has been canceled. Paradise Lost has been canceled. Booster Gold has been postponed for whatever amount of time. And
we didn't need a Booster Gold show anyways.
And
Commando is a very entertaining show, by the way.
They're reaching. They're obviously reaching.
And Lantern, supposedly right now the reviews are positive for Lantern, the TV series.
IGN gave it an 8, so I'm scared.
And
I had asked that in the chat and I was overlooked. But I asked, is anybody watching Lanterns?
Well, I responded. I said I'll watch.
And the most recent project, the reason it's brought up because the most recent project, Supergirl, is one of
Madam Web is still at the bottom. Hell yeah.
Bigger.
Hey, stop that with the Madam Web Discord.
That shit should be at the bottom of every movie. That shit should be. That's the worst movie I ever seen. That movie should stay at the bottom.
That movie was okay.
That movie was horrible.
God, right.
And so Supergirl is now losing roughly around 200 million in sales after its global finish is finished. Now it's made like around 140.
Damn, that ain't make shit in terms of movies.
Yeah, Spider-Man
made that shit on Thursday.
That might have.
You said it made it on Thursday.
So yeah, it's rough going. And the next movie that comes out,
Doomsday made that shit yesterday.
Clayface is the next movie that comes out for DC. Clayface is supposed to be a body horror movie.
Excited for it.
That's so
fucking over. Yo, so we gotta stop this just making movies about niggas rogues galleries. That is so
I'm excited about it.
Yo, James Gunn, stay away from the Batman 2. Stay away, please. God, let that director do his thing. Let him do his thing.
My baby is poison ivy. We need to win.
Yo, Pattinson Batman. Batman is gas, yo.
The Penguin don't touch none of his properties. The Penguin, leave that shit alone. Make a season 2, leave it alone. Let them directors do their thing.
Penguin season 2 has been either suspended or canceled already.
See, that's my problem.
I ain't
See,
even
this is why
watched
James
Penguin
Gunn need to
season
be
1.
gone
I ain't
already.
gonna
See,
front.
that's what I'm talking about.
You said you want James Gunn to stay out of it.
No, do not
Yeah,
don't touch,
bro,
do
he
not
just
touch
fucking
the
shit.
Batman 2. We don't want to see that shit. We don't want nobody making
No,
a
we
regular
do not want
Batman.
James Gunn just.
I'll say this is my
Chris
and I
Commando
saw
was a
this-
fun show though. Watch.
Yeah, those two. I have seen this discourse before I came about it, and one thing I will say I agree: making movies and major projects about side characters before you establish the main cast may not be the best idea, because just a lot of those shows are already lesser known characters that people may not care about enough to go see. With Supergirl, that was a little bit of the problem, but it wasn't the main problem. The main problem, the movie wasn't that good. But also,
Niggas don't care about Kara all L like that.
Wonder Woman. And I already heard that now they're fast tracking the Wonder Woman movie now, as a little bit as a result of what's been going on. But just like some of this stuff, like a Waller TV show, why? Like Booster Gold,
why?
Like nobody knows about Booster Gold. Let's not act like they do. Nobody knows about Booster Gold. We do.
Waller.
Like,
but at least,
what two things?
Go ahead. I do want to say, at least Amanda Waller was established throughout other properties.
But they're not.
Yeah, she's established through other properties, but she's not established enough for like the. And I don't say like us.
Dumb as shit. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, fucking with Clayface, fucking nigga.
Yeah, like Clayface have so I ain't even play like why is Swamp Thing getting on solo anything? Like what? Like some of these projects.
Yeah, Swamp Thing is the weird one.
Swamp Thing is one of the few DC properties. No, I fuck with Swamp. Folks, go read Swamp Thing.
Like
any run, pick a run. It's always entertaining.
But I'm saying doing projects like these before you do a Wonder Woman movie, a Batman movie, like doing projects like these before those just seems weird because it's like. Why would I go watch those? And those aren't the main characters that my household recognizes that I care about. Like a Nightwing movie might make a little bit more sense before I get to a Swamp Thing movie. I just don't get it. So I don't know, but just DC is in their.
Why do we care about Vision? Because he's been established.
And he's getting a show at the end of phase 6.
At the end of the cycle, yeah.
Like it's phase 6, not the start of the MCU. Phase 6, we're way down to the point we can talk about side characters. Starting the DCEU off the ground, and your third movie is a Clayface movie. I'm just gonna look at it weird. Like why? Why is your third movie Clayface? Why is
MCU struggle because half the characters?
You know it's rare. Sometimes me and Monte do agree though.
I'm just not gonna look like I already said when we were talking about this when we were first announced, like, yeah, a Wonder Woman television show about Themyscira. Fine, I understand it though. It might be a little bit more weird, but fine, whatever. You want to go that route, I'm not gonna be mad at it. But something
only
like
if Gal Gadot's Superwoman.
I was gonna look crazy or like the Authority. I'm like, why are these a thing? Why? Like, you gonna use Waller? You gonna use Amanda Waller?
Gal Gadot was the worst actress I've ever seen in my life.
If I may, clip this. I do want to see Waller. I want to see why are you such a bitch, but you're kind of cool. You know what I mean? Like I get it. And then secondly, the other thing I want to know why. Like why she got such a hard on for Soups.
Not to cut you off. My thing that would be good, in my opinion, all of these don't need shows. You might could get away with 1 40-minute, 1 hour long special and be done with it. Like they don't all need shows. Like Waller, if you have an hour long length special of Waller, fine. I think that you probably get through that
special. I think she deserves more than that.
Of like 8 episodes, 10 episodes.
Episodic television run of Amanda Waller.
And and her daughter is in the DCU, right? Her daughter's in the DCU.
Yeah, she's in fucking Peacemaker. Shout out to
I think it's worth a shot. And if you don't mind, my second thing I wanted to say, and I'll shut up. My second thing I wanted to say, and I'll shut up. I personally think that My Adventures with Superman is really good.
My Adventures with Superman.
I've seen a few people say that, but I'm just not. I'm never gonna be.
Clark and Lois a good show, but that's before
it's on Cartoon Network. I know nobody has cable anymore, but it's on Cartoon Network. My Adventures. So
that means that means it's on Amazon Prime or HBO Max if you're fucking
correct. And sometimes Hulu, because Hulu's kind of getting to that Cartoon Network thing or Adult Swim.
Hulu too.
But I just want to say, like they just brought in Superboy And I mean, I think My Adventures with Superman, it has the same drawings
Is that the
as
one where Jimmy Olsen's black?
yes.
I've heard
Yes.
good things. I'm not gonna watch it, but I've heard good things.
It's really good. I like it. And then yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say in regards to DCU. Hold on, there was one other thing.
They could just do animated.
I'm sorry, I lost my
Please
thought.
stop doing
But no,
live
like
action, DC.
as a connection to what you said, the Jimmy Olsen and Gorilla Grodd show called DC Crime is still on the docket.
Okay.
Who the fuck?
Let's go. Is it
Okay,
still black
okay.
Jimmy Olsen?
I don't know if it's black, but it's Jimmy Olsen.
Yo,
and
a black man and a gorilla
true
in tandem
crime
is crazy
style
word.
and mystery comedy series.
Doing
Oh, that's what I was
Scooby-Doo
going to
shit.
say. I was going to say,
Yeah,
My
doing
Adventures with
Scooby-Doo shit.
Superman is in the same drawing as Totally Spies. It's the same animation, so it's pretty cool.
Is the Jimmy Olsen joint gonna be live action or animated, Monray?
Live action.
Never mind. I don't want that.
We need the casting first.
But I do want to say this about these
The
shows and the
casting?
old shows before James Gunn got there.
Yeah, who's Jimmy Olsen?
Lois and
Is
Clark
he-
show was good. By the way, I do want to shout that out. Indy was
Yo,
a streamer.
There ain't been good Superman TV since Smallville.
Well, I can say this
But that
much.
Lois and Clark show was good.
the-
Indy
the
was
Jim-
on that show, by the way. Her first acting gig was a superhero movie. She was on Lois and Clark.
I
And
can't
she was
give
a
you-
streamer before that. She was on Twitch.
I can't give you that much in casting. They have announced
I
some
thought
of them.
it
Like the
Twitch
one who
on me.
played Jimmy Olsen in the original Superman movie. He's coming back to be the Jimmy Olsen of this show.
Oh, so it's White Jimmy again.
G. Willikers ass Jimmy.
Tyler Gisondo. I think that's what his name is.
Running around with a goddamn
And
CGI
then this,
gorilla.
yeah, I guess like Jimmy Tatro or whatever. Jimmy Tatro, I
Thanos.
think he's Gorilla Grodd. So
Is Gorilla Grodd gonna say
We're getting
"Ruh-roh"?
a Thanos Grodd.
I don't understand even the premise. Like whatever. But either way, so I don't
Yo,
understand.
I keep telling you, niggas get
Now,
this
see,
is-
if this
niggas
shit
get
was
Guardians of the
animated,
Galaxy.
Yeah,
It would
definitely,
go
Jason.
hard.
Seriously, My Adventures with Superman is a really good show.
I ain't mad at that. I'm
I
just like this
think
idea.
they
We'll watch-
animated
I'm
Jimmy
watching
and
it.
Grodd. That shit could be gas, yo. The fact
I
that
like
it's live
I like
action makes
animated
it
that.
ass.
I don't see a live action. We don't need to do all that.
By the way,
Just
go
draw it.
watch Creature Commando. By the way, it's very funny.
Creature Commandos is really good and it's funny. It's really
I
funny.
started it, but I did not. I watched like the first 4 episodes of it, but I don't like Frankenstein's Bride and fucking. I don't.
We'll see how it goes because
It's the same as the Harley Quinn show, kind of. It's pretty funny.
I think it's a lot riding on the upcoming projects. You know, we got Lanterns, Clayface, and
Just do Batman and get you a Billy, dog.
the Superman 2
Just try to
movie
save some money, bro.
is next July. I think June, July, the Superman 2 movie with him and Supergirl. We'll see how this goes.
They're just trying to cover their tax write-offs, bro.
So
They
is
think
this
there's
Superman
still
movie
money.
going to be, because a lot of people were very upset about this Superman, the last Superman movie, because they're like, oh, they just threw him into it. So do you believe this is going to be an origin movie?
No, it's a continuation of the last movie.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Supergirl came to Metropolis. It's a continuation directly from the last movie.
Okay.
So we'll see how it goes with that. But
'Cause
otherwise,
a lot of people
By the way,
have bad reviews about it because they're like, oh, he's just automatically Superman. I'm like, dude, we don't have to see Batman's parents die again. We don't have to see Uncle Ben. We
Like,
just
we know
throw him
at
in
this
there. We
point.
know who Superman
Yo,
is.
folks, go read Absolute Batman right now. One of the craziest runs in all of comic books.
Clayface is being featured right now. Clayface is in that right
So-
now.
By the way, I'm gonna
so
tell
fucking
James Gunn this. You got to get it together. Paramount don't play. CBS.
Yeah, they will fire
the
you.
shit out of you. They
You said
will fire-
Paramount?
Paramount
they
will fire you
fire
next year.
you.
Listen, they every show they get, they be like that should have hit. So
I
hey,
agree.
If it
they-
don't hit, you gotta get. If it don't hit, you gotta get.
they don't
over
put
it.
out a lot, but when they do, we got to hit. So they just bought you. They is not finna be bullshit. They'll give your right
Yeah,
to
nigga,
land.
You see how they did-
man and shit.
results, or they gonna
Y'all
Peaky
see how they
Blinders
did
gonna be running
Avatar?
your shit. Peaky
You see how they did my boy Aang, man.
Any final thoughts going once or twice?
Peaky Blinders will take your role, James Gunn. Don't play with her.
Yo, I don't know. My final thoughts are that DC, please stop with live action. Yo, you guys do so good on animated stuff. So
Agreed.
fucking good. Maybe
I ain't
it's
gonna lie, the
time to
animated
just
fell
call
off,
it.
though.
Maybe it's just time to
Agreed.
call it on the fucking
No, I
live
ain't gonna say
action
that. I
shit,
think
yo.
what you should do with live action is just don't overcomplicate it. Like
Just
Superman was
make
relatively
Batman keep
simple.
making a Billy, dog.
Superman was relatively simple. Superman made
Yeah,
made a
I guess
profit.
I'm okay with Batman as long as
Batman,
it's Batman.
he was living shotgun shells straight to the dome. He still made dang near $1 billion. Like if you just keep it simple. Matter of fact, the first Wonder Woman movie, I ain't gonna talk about the second one. Talk about that. The first Wonder Woman movie was a great movie. Aquaman out of all their heroes, Aquaman solo movie made $1 billion. Like if you keep it simple,
she do fine.
your people write themselves. But when you overcomplicate it and try to do extra stuff, it gets rough at that point. But
my thing on Wonder Woman was that I didn't like the fact that I didn't like Ares. Like that casting sucked. In a way, and then my other thing is like with X-Men, with Magneto, like I've always grown up with this big, swole, cool ass looking Magneto, and then you gave us old ass nigga again. I don't like that shit.
Oh, we ain't got the X-Men's Magneto.
No, I'm just saying, I'm just throwing it like
he's just the old one they gonna kill off probably for Doom.
But like
the old X-Men guy, so the Magneto in Days of Future Past, I like him, but like. Y'all just casted this old ass nigga to be Magneto, and that shit sucked. That's why it didn't resonate for me, X-Men, like the original Fox one, because I'm like, I don't like that casting. But
that nigga was
good.
Wait, you didn't like Ian McClellan?
Excuse me.
Are you out of your mind?
No, ma'am. I'm just. It's just my opinion. It's just my opinion.
That is a bad opinion. Sir Ian McClellan murdered it as fucking Magneto.
It's
so fucking good.
If I may.
Why you think they keep bringing them niggas back?
I was gonna say, yo, he's so fucking good. That nigga's that's Gandalf and Dumbledore, nigga.
He's not Dumbledore.
Oh,
yeah, but he is Gandalf.
He look like that nigga. He do look like a white
Low-key Dumbledore and Gandalf, same person.
They cousins.
Yo, Joe gotta have one bad take per
They don't even
let Unico have his spiel, please. There you are, sir. Matter of fact, I got you.
You see, they don't even know. They don't even realize.
Have at these, sir.
We realized that.
We've been silent for like a minute now.
Who?
You have the floor.
We start talking after Monterey said something.
Thank you. So what I was trying to say was, so like I played the old X-Men games and stuff, like, and I watched the old X-Men. Like he's a big, swole guy, right? I'm not saying that his actor Ewan, I apologize if I said it wrong. I'm saying like it just the physical presence, he did not look like Magneto to me, and that's why I kind of passed on the Fox thing. Y'all can pass for Fox on a lot of different things. I just thought that like I think the Days of Future Past Magneto was really good.
He is good, but you can also say where we can find.
Wait. What do you mean?
Days
of Future Past? Wait, what do you mean?
I apologize.
What do you mean Days of Future Past Magneto?
The younger version of Magneto looks like Magneto. I liked him physically, on screen. I like that. Like I said, I played the game where Thanos is the final boss, the X-Men game where you collect the Infinity Stones. It's a fighting game. Before Marvel vs. Capcom, I played that. That was really good.
Fighting game that I whooped Joe's ass.
But he wasn't necessarily. Fostenberg isn't really like buff or anything. He's just a younger version of him. I don't think that
he looked better. I'm just saying because the Magneto that we see on X-Men 97.
This nigga just thinks of Magneto.
Joe want that nigga in that speedo. That what you want done. You want that nigga buff in that speedo, Joe. I see you, nigga.
Yo, I am not asking for Magneto. Magneto.
You want that nigga in that purple speedo?
Freaky ass nigga. Y'all know how Joe is. That's a freaked out ass nigga.
Yeah,
he wants lathered down Magneto.
You can find me YouTube.
You want that buff nigga?
That nigga looking for buff Nito, yo.
Unico Williams, find me on YouTube. We're doing all the things. We're gonna watch the end of Oak Street. We're gonna watch that this weekend, and we're gonna go see Spider-Man in IMAX because that's what I deserve to see it in, not 3D. So yes.
And then of course we have Michigo Moonbeam himself. Where can you find
you already know. You can find me at Ebony_Moonbeam or Ebony_Moonbeam cosplay on all social media platforms. Cosplayer. anime shit talker, real life shit talker, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. It's
Devious
Saturday.
sorceress, all that kind of
You
stuff.
already know. Yeah.
You look good in yellow. I like that.
Cosplay is coming, content coming. I'm definitely gonna do a little deeper dive on D23. Yeah. I'm watching stuff, doing stuff. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for Mount Rushmore?
Mount Rushmore MCU moments.
I love that shirt.
Oh, that was a perfect picking too. Oh, that was perfect.
I love that shirt. Can you send it to me?
Huh?
Bet. Say less.
I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, okay. I was asking, can you send me your shirt? I like that plaid. I love it.
People always try and get this shirt up off me. I don't know why.
So do I have to go on
why.
OnlyFans to get it? How can I get that shirt?
You're not getting my shirt.
Oh.
Offer, come up offer. All right. Well, that makes you want to have us amazing, cute looking things. Say, remember, it's hard to be the person who never gives up. Remember to keep something amazing happen. Over on 99media.org. You can check everybody out. Be safe, be careful. Love you.
When he put his hands to his face, I low-key, because I was looking at love you. I thought he was. I was like, I did not. I was like, I know he did not. Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
You can find me at 765 on all platforms. You can catch me Mondays in the Friday Night Your Discord. Fucking come watch Raw with us. Tuesdays for the Raw recap. Wednesdays you can find me on the Blurred Cartels Roundtable doing top 10 anything. And Thursdays you can catch me on Casual Conversations, casually conversating with Zell May and the lovely Miss Moonbeam when she decides to join us. Fridays, once again, join the Friday Night Your Discord. Come watch SmackDown with us. And Saturdays for the recap. You know the vibe. Something flagrant, something inflammatory.
Yes, and only thank you for watching. Of course, I am your host, the one and only Monray Hudson. Everywhere it says Monray Hudson, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, as it still exists, and on Make It Make Sense podcast here on Saturdays, going over the different stuff from Disney, the wonderful things.
Hey, Monray, can you do the thing for Asia? Monray, can you do the thing for Asia and like peek your head out?
All these nice people over here when they're being
nice.
Monray, can you do it for Asia?
Doing what?
Can you do the side, like hang your head out the side thing?
The camera's not turned on.
I don't know what you're talking about. I can't do.
There it is. The other side. The other side.
Oh, do this. Come here. Follow all that kind of stuff. Disregard the time. We don't worry about the time no more. But otherwise,
we never do a show at 7:30.
I used to do it at like 7-ish. Like that's when I first started, and I transferred over to like 5 or whatever. So that's when it started. Otherwise, about all we got. Thank you, Disney, for giving us some stuff to talk about. Shout out to the MCU. We'll pray for DCEU. Yeah.
Just make